Yesterday was Tucker Carlson's birthday, and because of that, this whole video is going to be about appreciating him. It's no surprise that Tucker Carlson is into politics, and as we all know, nowadays people have really strong emotions surrounding both sides. So because of this, Tucker gets a lot of love, but also a lot of hate. I think everyone that is into politics sometimes forgets that all these people are still human too. Nevertheless, today we have a ton of clips of Tucker Carlson's most wholesome, funny, and all-around best moments, so we can appreciate him on his birthday. Since today is a special episode, in between every clip, I'm going to say a fun fact about him, because why not? So, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Now, this clip you have probably seen, but if you haven't, you are in luck, because in my opinion, this video is the best representation of Tucker. I just used this clip in one of my previous videos that is called Man Confronts Tucker Carlson, Then Gets Destroyed with Kindness. And first, if you haven't seen that video, go watch it, because the title describes what goes on perfectly. Roll the clip.
I do a lot of funny stuff though. One of the things is I prank the media.
Really?
Yeah, I mess with them. I'm like kind of a media terrorist.
What's your favorite cable channel?
My favorite to like actually watch news? Yeah. CNN. I watch them the most. I also like Current. Current TV's good. They have a lot of interesting angles. It's very left though.
It is. Do you like Overman?
I like Keith. He's good.
You watch Fox?
I watch Fox. I like to get my news from all over, and then I make up my mind in between all that.
That's probably a good way to do it.
Yeah.
As we can all tell, the man who comes up was most likely trying to start a fight with Tucker. He came off pretty aggressive in the beginning, but Tucker Carlson quickly brought down his guard simply by being kind. I think this clip truly shows who Tucker is when he's logged off from politics. And before we get into the next clip, here's a fun fact. Tucker Carlson attended Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut, where he received a Bachelor of Arts degree in history. And also, in his spare time, he is an avid fly fisher, as you saw in that clip. Very interesting. And for the next clip of the day, a comment under this clip I'm about to show you received 7,300 likes, and it read, in quotes, "Tucker getting fired was the best thing for him and us. We get to know how normal the dude is." This comment is exactly why I'm showing you this clip. It shows that Tucker is just a normal dude that likes to joke around, and he has had some crazy experience just like the rest of us. Roll that clip.
That's a neighbor saying, hey, it's real quiet over there.
Just whack it on the nightstand.
Sorry.
It's always fun to me to watch Tucker let loose like he just did, because all we mostly see of him is when he's on air or doing podcasts for his own show, in which he has to be serious. It really just shows Tucker is just a normal dude that happens to have a job in a highly emotional sector. Nevertheless, here is a fun fact. Tucker Carlson actually worked for CNN before Fox. In 2000, Tucker Carlson co-hosted a show that was called The Spin Room. In 2001, he was appointed co-host of Crossfire, in which Tucker represented the political right. Who would have thought that he would be anywhere near CNN? Very crazy. And on to the next clip. This one involves someone we all know and love, Joe Rogan. And this one was on the recent interview on the Joe Rogan Experience. Again, this clip just shows Tucker is a normal person just like us. He's just a dad that has some funny and crazy stories from their childhood. He also shows that he was no angel. This story is about his trip from and to a Grateful Dead concert. I think you all can tell where this one is going. Check this out.
So you drove? Or
Yeah,
he drove?
I drove.
15, you drove?
Yeah.
Wow.
From Tahoe. So it was a couple hours. And I remember being on the freeway like,
At 15.
well, we had a pretty different kind of childhood. But anyway, we didn't
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me on the left.
Absolutely loved this clip and that whole podcast in general, actually. Tucker's laugh when he was talking about driving on the highway always gets me. I'm not joking. I've seen this clip maybe 5 times at this point. It's no secret that his laugh is absolutely contagious. Speaking of Tucker Carlson's childhood and family life, did you know that he has 4 children? 1 boy and 3 girls. I personally had no idea, even though it makes sense. He just does a really good job at keeping them out of the public eye. But speaking of the public eye, Tucker himself is very much in it. And we've all seen time and time again, well-known people getting bombarded by paparazzi and reporters constantly. And the most common reaction is the person getting mad, frustrated, or just not even acknowledging them in general. However, believe it or not, Tucker Carlson is the complete opposite. This is a clip I've used in a past video, but it is still an absolute gem. When Tucker went to Russia for the Putin interview, he got approached by some reporters. His reaction was surprising, to say the least. Check it.
We already recorded.
I'm sorry?
Is the interview with Vladimir Putin
We haven't
already
even done our
recorded?
interview yet.
Oh, sorry. I was
Are we
just...
doing an interview?
No, I'm sorry.
What?
So
I'm
is
gonna get coffee, man.
so is it recorded? Could you tell us, please? We are Russian journalists.
Where are you from?
RIA Novosti.
Well, I'm gonna use disadvantage since I'm...
Yeah, it's the government agency.
I gotta go get some coffee. I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you
I feel like most people getting pressed by interviewers would be standoffish and just give short answers in general because they get asked questions all the time. However, I was surprised to see Tucker give such deep and genuine answers. He was really engaged in the conversation, which most people in general just don't do today. Never mind someone who is always in the spotlight. Nevertheless, here's another fun fact about reporting. Did you know Tucker Carlson's father, Richard Warner Carlson, was also an American journalist? He was the director of the Voice of America from 1986 to 1991. And he also hosted a show called Rock the Vote. Who would have known that Tucker was just following in his father's footsteps this whole time? With that being said, let's get into the final clip of the day. And this one is a good one that shows a different side of Tucker Carlson. Tucker is no stranger to hateful words being thrown his way, such as racist or sexist. But this clip shows the opposite. He actually gives some great advice to young men in particular and gets real and deep on women in today's society. Roll it.
Your average young man looks at women, if we're being totally honest, and is like, they're dumb. They're easy to fool. Like, I can talk him into sleeping with me. And like, men get this attitude, like, women are dumb. And the reason they feel that way is because women have a completely different way of seeing the world that's innate, it's inherent. Their brains are different, measurably. Which is why I hate the trans thing, because it's pretending that some guy with a male brain, who's not at all in any sense a woman, can become a woman with plastic surgery. No, it's an insult.
I feel like today, especially among the younger generation, there is always a pushing of men and women not needing each other and splitting apart, which is dead wrong. Tucker says that they complement men perfectly, just like we complement women perfectly. A very beautiful and real moment of Tucker Carlson. So with that being said, let's get into the last fact of the day, and this one is a big one. Did you know that as of 2021, Tucker Carlson has a reported net worth of $30 million? Yes, 30. Now that's not surprising, but at the same time, it is. But what do you all think of this? What do you think of Tucker Carlson in general? Is he deserving of all his success, or do you think we gave fame to the wrong person? Let me know down below. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as it helps out the channel a ton. And let me know your thoughts on Tucker Carlson. Do you like him before or after Fox? And what do you think of him in general? I would love to know. All right, that is all I have for you today. Peace out.